My radio is messed up. So that's the song. Okay, that's Beyonce. Halo. I'm surrounded by your embrace. Hey, I can see your halo. It's written all over your face. Hey, that song just I meant to back my car up. That's what I meant to do. Let me back it up. Anyway, you guys, this is a late night message. As I'm preparing to turn it in, to burn it in and turn it in. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to everybody that's new. Everybody's trying to get a clue, or you just being nosy or just curious, whatever the energy is. But listen, when I tell you real quick, can y'all see me? Okay, when I can tell you real quick that Father will tell you, I'm telling you, he would tell you, he would tell you, and I'm being very honest with you. He will tell you. So listen, this is what happened. This is what happened. So as I was meditating, right, why did I see some hands slapping cards, right? And whoever this particular tarot reader is, all I know is she's dark skinned. You got different kind of black pigments. You got different type. You got the peanut butter, gold, whatever in between. You got the mahogany. No, this person is black, dark skinned hands, dark skinned hands. That's what I do know. And they don't come from behind their camera, but they just show their hands. Okay, so this is the second time he didn't showed me, and I was watching, looking at the setup, and then it flashed. So he keeps bringing it to me. So that I'm telling you, he will tell you if somebody's don't have good intentions, he gonna bring it to your attention. And so once he does that, and you shed the light on it, it's almost like the Wizard of Oz. The wicked, we got the Wicked Witch of the West, we got the Wicked Witch of the East. Shit, the Wicked Witch of the South. Shit, the Wicked Witch of the North. Serious business. I'm telling you. Now, if he see, Father gives you things when you can handle it. Because if he'd have told me this a year or two ago, I'd have flipped. I'd have came out my bag. You understand? I would have came out my bag because when people are, what kills me is I will never play around with the spirit realm playing games. You got folks playing too many games. I don't know what entity is finessing them, because whatever's finessing you is possessing you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mm-hmm. Whereas finessing you is definitely possessing you. Okay. Um, we're gonna talk about the plagiarism too in business, but let me finish this quick note real quick. He showed me the hands, and then now he's starting to show me the whole setup. So what happens is when it plays out, so Father got a note of it first. He took the note of it, see, and now he's handing me the note, so I can pay attention, right? So I can give that person my attention so we can handle business energetically. You understand what I'm saying? So that's part of the silent war that folks got going on, or the spiritual warfare. It's not always seen in the physical. Do you see what I'm saying? It's always energetically. Okay. It's always energetically. Um, and so there's no hit and miss. If I say someone's doing something, there's no need for me to really like blast it out or call it out, because when you see it energetically, when you see it up in your third eye, oh, it's an eye for an eye at this point. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm telling you is he will definitely show you and tell you, okay, when folks is playing with these tarots, and then they slapping on specifically your energy, and you trying to figure out, well, why this sounds like what I did for the day, or why this sound like what I was about to say and all that. Why does it sound like, you know, but they're giving it to their collective because they're specifically, now they'll tell you that it's 1 million people in the world and with 1,000 people and all that, and you must be on my channel or all that, and that's not necessarily true. Okay, that's not necessarily true, because um on as far as my situation, my stuff didn't start on YouTube. They found me off of YouTube. So these things was happening to me when I was on my pop-off channel, right? Because Father told me not to come to YouTube my first year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he told me not to come to YouTube my first year. So um I stayed on pop off, but I found that we had folks that found me, however, on Facebook when I was doing my ass or whatever, and I was taking calls and everything. I got tired of that because folks, what I realized, folks getting your energy field. You don't know who you're talking to. Yeah, I was making some money. Yeah, I was. I stopped all that because I, I, it's to a point where you don't know what's going on. I don't like that. So I try not to predict anything. I don't predict no future. Everything I talk about on my channel is your present energy in this moment that I'm speaking of. If anything, if I shuffle anything, it's going to be about your present moment, your present energy, and what's going on right now, what you need to let go of, what you need to give into, okay, and what you need to tend to. That's it. So I have to stay out of those realms because I don't do tarot and I don't want to do tarot, and that's just my business. That's just my decision. That's just how I feel about it. And so this is why my channel is sitting the way it is, because I don't know which way I'm going yet with it. You understand? So if I knew absolutely what I want to do with it, I've been, flicked it off. But so that's why I don't get too caught up on. uh but anyway, to say this, and this is just not for any for people doing tarot, but anytime you want to start a business, any type of business, I don't care, especially in YouTube land, make sure you get your shit copywritten or whatever you need to do, because what I found out today is I can even get my tag lines, my tag words copywritten. Yeah, yeah. Tag lines, the lawyer said. Yeah. hmm Yeah, I have quite a few words I haven't said on my channel. Quite a few words that I put together and just spirit just give it to me. They come out, just bang out, just shout out, just they just rang out, they just sound out. You know what I'm saying? I like words. There's a million words in the dictionary. So when I find that we have words misleading, mishandled, misinformation, guiding, the word pink, the word slip, the word personality, spin of personality, all those energies. So what happens is I tell people, whatever you put in, that's what you're gonna get back. So those that terrorists are continuously, go on other folks' channel and pick up words and pick off words and not say, hey, respect to so and so, whatever, and not pushing and saying respect is just pushing a like button, right? So when you don't do that, the man or the energies you're gonna attract is a copycat man, a lying man, a thieving man, a man that's not authentic. I mean, it's just the way it is. You guys know how it works. hmm But what didn't happen is people then got caught up getting paid on views in YouTube and they can't stop. But whoever this particular reader is, yeah, she's dark. She got dark hands. She's dark skinned. Yeah, she's dark. Her hands are dark. She's dark skinned. So father showed me the setup and she was slapping, right? It just flashed, boom. I was like, is that right? Now a few years ago, I'd have probably flipped my tip. Yeah, I wouldn't be even talking like this, but now that, like I said, when you begin to understand how energy works, frequency works, and notes work, you know what note you want to hit, right? You start to know what note you want to play. Okay, and you say to yourself, okay, I don't want to play her note. I don't want to dance to her music. Okay, that shit don't sound right with you. You feel what I'm saying? So you start to know what note you want to play in the game. But at first, when you get into it, it's always about checking them up. Like, whoop de whoop. You doing this, you copying it. No. Okay. So you got to know what note you want to play. So sitting still, the song Still Waters Run Deep. Sometimes sitting still. Yes, sometimes you need to sit still. Like I gave this analogy before. You got a creek and you got a bunch of dirt on the ground. Everybody has been to a stream or creek and you've been able to look to the bottom. But you put your finger in there and you start stirring it up. What you have? You can't see, right? Okay, so that's one of my analogies to that. But ooh, excuse me, at the same time, no, this is just nothing but lemon water. Yeah, this is nothing but lemon and ginger and honey. That's it. Yeah, that's it. No, I'm not drinking. No, I do occasionally. Red wine regiment is good for your blood. Yeah, but this is just lemon and ginger and honey. So anyway, you start to understand what notes you want to play. Do you understand what I'm saying? You start to understand what notes you want to play and what kind of music that person is playing. So when you figure out people's music style energetically, right? You know their frequency, so you know what they connecting to, right? So that's how I look at stuff now. So it's easy for me to say, uh, uh, I know what notes they're playing, and they're gonna end up toting their own boat at the end of the day. So I mean, it's up to them. But yeah, Father showed it to me. Like I tell you, He will show you. He will definitely. He'll show you and tell you what's going on. Just ask Him. Sometimes, matter of fact, I didn't even ask Him about that. It just came to me, and I was like, really, I really had no idea actually, because I wasn't paying attention to it. And then He was like, pay attention. I was like, really? Okay, I've seen those hands before. hmm Trying to remember what I seen them. I seen those hands before in that platform. So, but anyway, nevertheless, ain't no need for me to beef, with nobody and call nobody out, because you're gonna be dealt with at the same time, because the light has been shown on you. So this person may be saying they a light bearer, and no, you can't be a light chosen light worker, or chosen one. You're a frozen one, because the light just showed me your bite. So that's how that goes. So, but anyway, anybody trying to start a new business, I don't care whether you in tarot land, you're doing cars, whatever you're trying to do, you got something else, you got something tagged to it. You need to bag it up and get your copyright and everything. And then Spirit told me, really, I did not know today, because I'm about to put some shit together. So he told me they have a plagiarism checker. I didn't know they got services where you can check into pay for plagiarism checkers. I did not know that. See what I'm saying? So no, and it's just not for tarot land. This is not about just about tarot land doing it, but YouTube, they do it all over the land in YouTube. Okay, and YouTube not really checking boxes like they supposed to. They don't know they paying people for content and words that's not even theirs. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that's their business. Ain't none of my business at the end of the day. But what is my business is, I'm telling you. So they got plagiarism checkers that you can join, little services that you can join. Once you get your tag words, you come up with a bunch of words or tag words, you get them copywritten, whatever the case may be, and anybody say anything close to it, it's gonna tag their ass. Period. Yeah, that's how that. Yeah, that's how that's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, um, but yeah, I seen her hands. It's a woman, beads. Yeah, I seen her hands. hmm hmm I didn't see any nails though. I didn't see any fingernails. No, I didn't see any fingernails. At the time, I didn't see no fingernails. But I definitely seen them hands. She's the dark skinned woman, black. Yeah, dark. Yeah, she's on the, yeah. But she just ain't a black woman. It's a difference. We all are different shades and glazed over. But anyway, what else did I have to say to that? But anyway, like I said, he'll tell you. So you gotta quiet yourself. You have to quiet yourself down so you can hear. Yeah, you gotta quiet yourself. And Father will tell you what's coming, who's at war with you. They can be silent all they want to. I know every person who's in silent war, indirect war, subject war. I know every person that comes on my channel that spins my word. I know all that at the end of the day. Yeah, I do. I know exactly who they are. And some of us, the main ones that talk about it, that beats that copy. And if you see a reader beating that and beating that shit to death, so and so's copying me, so and so's copying me. I know they copying me. I know they spinning off me, piggybacking off me. Oh my god! I'm not talking about people that talk about it and they giving you some information. I'm talking about people just beat it in the ground, tweet it in the ground. First of all, you're drawing that energy to you, because that's the frequency and the track you stand on, and just you putting on your back. And not only that, Spirit told me tonight they the main ones that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they trying to cover tracks. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to cover the tracks, basically. Yeah. And then a second thing, they're trying to provoke things, get this person to say something, hoping that person watch the channel, because half the people that are accusing others to copy, they don't even watch their channel. It's the funny part. They didn't watch their channel. Mm-mm, no. Some people's intuition is very off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some readers they think this person's doing it. It's not be the case. They should be off. Mm-hmm. I remember I was accused by who was I accused by the last year? Sun Moon Intuitive. Sun Moon and Stars Intuitive. She accused me last year of copying her or sending her some energy or something. She was off like TikTok on the clock. And I didn't even know who the hell she was. She was posting stuff that I was posting, just combative, very combative energy. I remember that, and she was just so off. So I don't know what she's up to now because, like I said, I don't grace, I don't, you know. That's why I just keep my mouth off people. I don't sit here and talk about people. What the fuck they doing on their channels? That's your business. At the end of the day, I'm gonna handle my business though. I'm not gonna mind your business because I don't want your business mixing up with my business. Frequency, energy, notes, music. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. But anybody that don't know that, you definitely got plagiarism checkers all day long. Yes, so you get a service you sign up for, handle your business. You know they're tied up in a pretty little package for you. And anybody that's even coming close to a word that they have not used, even a word that, like the word I use, like misconstrued or misleading or misinformed or mishandled, right? Those words that I've been using lately that's been showing up in tarot land, right? So if I use the word first basically and then you turn around and you use it, you're gonna get flagged for that. Period. That's how, yeah, you're gonna get flagged for that at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah. So you got a lot of people that, if I go on somebody's channel, Stephanie Smith, I've been watching Stephanie Smith lately. Love her. I just love her vibe, love her energy. I go on her channel, I push the like button, pay my respects. It's almost, I mean, just playing your dues. It's just respect. I don't sit up there and watch her and whoopty whoop, and no, I pay my respects. Most definitely. Kevin Wesley. I pay my respects out to Kevin Wesley. He's another good teacher for females. Kevin Wesley is another good teacher. Yeah, that's the one that has the polygamy. Yeah, he's another. You can tell him by his fruit. See, his women don't look worn down, tore out, and tore in, and stressed out, and stretched out, and pressed out, and cased out, and vased out. I mean, seriously, how many? My girlfriend works for the 911 dispatcher. How many phone calls? She says she don't hardly ever get no phone calls where they go to a domestic violence issue tissue house and it's about and it's a polygamy. It's the husband in maybe nature, but that it's a rarity. It really is. So my hats off to a man that keep his house balanced when in challenges and everybody can communicate and you can really see it with Mr. Kevin Wesley. You can see that he don't play with his. They don't play. That's a whole group. That's a family. They vibe together, drive together, they ride together, they drift together, all that. They are in note. You see what I'm saying? They in sync in frequency. See, that's what it's about. It's in sync with frequency. You can't have no off notes. Folks sometimes can't even, sing right. You know what I'm saying? It's just that energy. Do you understand? I'm just using that analogy, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Folks got to play the right notes. You see, you got to be, folks need tune ups, need their shit tuned up. But yeah, but like I tell you though, um, once you start to understand how thoughts work, how thoughts get you caught, energy work, somebody doing some petty shit, some thrifty shit, don't even, man, I'm telling you, take note of it, shine that light on it, and just know who you're dealing with. At the end of the day, they just messing up their own way. They delaying their own way. Who is this? Understand what I'm saying? They delaying their own way. You understand? At the end of the day, and that's what you need to know. But it may take you some time to get used to that kind of energy because we so used to checking folks. You see what I'm saying? Checking folks, we call ourselves checking and wrecking folks, but at the same time, you got to be careful with that, okay? Because especially when you have tarot readers just doing certain things, they into more than just slapping on your energy or slapping on your life. You understand? So I keep telling everybody, which I know something's wrong with them because everybody has that divine spark. Why they choose not to spark their own spark in their dark and match their own scratch, I have no idea. That's the ignorance. But the Bible does say there's some scriptures. So you see, I don't quote scriptures. I don't quote too many scriptures. Okay, that part. But there's a scripture in the Bible where Father says sometimes He'll make you deaf and blind, so you can't hear, so you can't see, so you can't understand. All right. So I even give my enemies messages. And, they're not going to listen, but I gave the message. Whether you pick it up, open it up, read it, that's your business, right? A lot of people out here still on that competition energy because they so caught up with the money. Yeah, I hear a lot talking about they got their own business. If you consider tarot your own business, I guess so. I guess that part is a gig to me as far as I'm concerned. But everybody got their own thing. You understand? Right? So, it is what it is. But and then when people do those type of things, as far as copying you, they're just letting you know that confirming on who you are in your place. And it's sad where you have other women or other men who don't value themselves enough to know that they can create or get into their own guts, get themselves out their own way, and get their own thoughts. So that lets me know that you're not getting any messages from the divine. You're getting it from a vine. Because if you're slapping on somebody else's energy, we're gonna say mine slapping cards on my life because you're trying to get messages at the end of the day. We're trying to figure out what my next move is. You will never figure that out. You know, what my next groove is, and all this stopping, blocking, cocking, and all that, peacocking, and all that. I mean, that's your business at the end of the day. But anyway, anybody trying to start a business, there's called plagiarism checkers. They got plagiarism checkers. They have lawyers that you can put your taglines in. I didn't know you can copyright your taglines. I thought the words was just words. Nah, you can copyright your taglines. So since I know that shit, okay, we about to do some majors then. Now we really about to play ball. Okay, yeah, that part. Okay, so that's what's good to know. So, um, look into what the solution, because they can be stopped and they will be stopped. These group of people that I keep talking about that's over here on my channel, they will be stopped. They don't think so, but they will be stopped because it's laws to this shit, and then spiritual laws and physical laws to it. I just haven't took enough time out to even get into that until I figure out what I want to do. But now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tie my shit up in a box, nice and pretty. I'm going to lock it up and protect it up. So we won't have no setups. We're not gonna have no problems this second time around. You feel me? And so therefore it won't be no upset on the set. You understand what I'm saying? So, but anyway, but yeah, he will tell you to you. He will definitely tell you. Yeah, I've seen them little black hands on. He slapping with them. I seen it. I was like, and I just get like, wow, Father, thanks. All right. Yeah. And folks need to watch who they're accusing out there as well. Know who you're accusing. Mhm. Know who you're accusing of doing magic. Know who you're accusing. See, know who you're talking about. Because I tell anybody, if you think I'm sending you anything, send me route that shit back. Yeah, for real. Serious business. But you got a lot of folks accusing folks of doing things, and that's not even the person that's doing it. That's why I'm telling some of y'all intuitions off, because they didn't got caught up in being so arrogant. And I'm the one, or she can't do it like me. So when you hear people talking like, "Oh, she can't do it like me," do it like what? We all got our own bag. We all have our own bag. You all have your own soul crusher bag. It's called soul crushers. That's what's in that bag is soul crushers. Okay, to crush your soul. So do it like what? Do it like what? There's a million things to talk about, a million topics to talk about. As far as tarot, you can choose another subject. You feel me? Everybody's not gonna like everybody. Everybody likes everybody's different styles. It is what it is. When I was a tarot goer, I never went to one tarot reader. I always went to different ones. Because this one may know something about some finances. This one may be good on uh detective work or whatever. Everybody's just, it's tarot. Okay. So anyway, that's all I have to say to that. But yeah, so that I had to come on and let me finish. I'm gonna go and lay down. and get my oil on my face and get it washed up. Because as you mature, for mature skin, you need to have your oil on your face so you can soften and grow old gracefully. You understand? So yeah, but I just seen some shit on YouTube before I leave. Folks is going to courts. Folks is getting beat up over talking shit and copying. They this shit is for real. It's like almost like road rage. Folks be some folks take this shit seriously. So these folks gonna run across some folks and you're gonna do that shit too, and they not gonna be they not gonna have no understanding. Yeah, they're not gonna have no understanding. They're gonna be unconscious. You feel me? And you never know who you may run into with that type of stuff. But anyway, let me go. You guys have a good night. I see you. Sleep tight and handle your business. But yeah, like I said, Father will let you know. He definitely will let you know who's at your door, at your front door, your back door, your south door. He would definitely let you know. Tune in. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, tune in so you can zoom in. Didn't I say that? I said that the other day, didn't I? Right? So we got some folks that got zoom in on their title. See, this is what I'm saying. So that's what I mean by that. You know, you have to watch people always complaining or somebody's. I see it all. But it's all of it's gonna stop though. So, but I'm just letting you guys know. If you plan on starting a business, whatever, they got plagiarism checkers. I mean, taglines. I mean, all kind of stuff you can put in your stuff. And folks, I mean, even come close to the business, they're gonna get binged. They get flagged for it. So, because nobody's really flagging nobody, right? So it's time to start waving the flags. It really is. So because I'm very protective of this next project I got coming out, and I'm gonna tighten it up like I'm supposed to, and so it can be airtight, right? So it can take flight. So that's how we're gonna do that. But yeah, so you notice some people playing those type of notes. Those are folks that are not healed. Once they're not healed, they still have healing to do and dealing to do, but they can't heal because they're too busy over here or somewhere else on somebody's business, and it just ain't gotta be tarot land all up in their business. So you're not handling their business at the end of the day. They talk big business, talk like they heal, but nah, I'm not healed. So you got to check yourself. You know what I mean? So things you think you heal from, go back around that situation and see what it does for you. Like the copying now, just like it's whatever. You can have that. It's a million words. I can say that because it's a million words. I mean, how many words? There's Spanish words, Latin. I mean, it's many words. It ain't. I mean, you can have that. Father always give me another one and another one and another one and another one, another one that they do not use. He always does, right? So I got sets of words that I have not spoke on or spent them into what I'm saying because I'm gonna go ahead and get them tagged up and bagged up first, and then I can bring them out. But until that time, we're not doing none of that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna do that because, like I said, on YouTube you get paid for views. So these folks are getting paid for views. So the more they can spend new things or new words without doing the work themselves, which they're not, you know, they want to pretend like they meditating or whatever, or they got this ability and they picking up the same. It's not the case, and I know for a fact that's not the case. You know what I mean? So they can keep encasing, right, and keep chasing and keep pacing, right, keep peeping, keep creeping, keep steeping, right. Keep dipping and you're gonna keep ripping, right? All right, that part. All right. So I gotta go, you guys. And you guys take care of yourself. But there were some messages. So like I said, trust your gut, man, instead of your butt. You understand what I'm saying? All day long. All day long. Trust your gut and stop trusting your butt. You understand? Yeah, that part. For real. Mm-hmm. Mind your business. And when I mean mind your business, I mean mind it like a mind. Mind your business, man. For real. Mind your business. So, anyway, I got some more terrorists that going to block out my energy field tonight. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, countdown. I'll just be knocking them off. It'd be this set turn one night, this set turn one night. I'm not lying. I just don't say nothing. I have a different set of tarot readers I have to block out of my energy every night. I have to block them out. It don't make no sense. It's like they obsessed. It just don't make no sense. Instead of getting their own dress, just get your own dress to put on. But they don't want to do that. I don't care how Father talks to them, walks with them, try to get them to turn around and get down. They still keep slapping because they too hooked up with that money, that YouTube money. It got them hooked in. You see what I'm saying? and got them trenched in. So it's gonna seduce them in a minute, reduce them, and induce them in a minute. You feel me? And that's the way it is. Cheers. I gotta go. You guys sleep tight tonight. All right. Have a good one. Alfred D. Gotta go.